Howdy all, and welcome back to the Quad Life. It seems that we're getting a theme lately of getting videos here while I'm biking, but hey, it's when it works and provides time to get everything else done. So, right now, we're biking while filming. So, the last probably about week and a half or so, we've been seeing a lot of fires that have been going on in California, especially. And last year, what was it, about midsummer or so, I think it was, that we saw the devastation out east of the hurricane that came through and destroyed villages, towns, and watching European games. So towns, not villages. And we've had all kinds of destruction that people need to evacuate their homes. But the real question is, are you prepared to evacuate your house? Especially in the case of the Quad Life, what all would you need to get out of your house and be able to be sustained or have everything you need when you get out? So these are some things I've been thinking of lately, and I know for myself I'm not real prepared, especially if I had to vamoose quickly. So these are some things that I initially thought of, but definitely for you it may be different. So first of all, of course, I need my wheelchair to be able to get around. So if we got an order that fire is coming or something and you get out in, say, 20 minutes, or I don't know what warning the people had out there in California, but let's just say that. If it's normal when I'm in my bed, we would already be in a bad situation. Because it takes probably 15 minutes or so just to get me up in my chair. If, I'm not ready to get up, shall I say. And it just takes time. So, need my wheelchair for one. And then I need to breathe, of course. That's kind of handy wherever you're at least. So that means I need my supplies for my diaphragm pacemaker. So obviously I'm attached to one of them. But I need to take my backup machine along with the wires and the patches that go along with it to make it work. So that's some of the stuff I need. Then I also need various supplies for using the bathroom, for clearing out my lungs for suctioning. Then I need medication. So I need to take my drugs with me as well. So these are the very basic things that I need just for daily living. And then you get the quote-unquote regular items of wanting to have, I'll say, clothing or your personal documents and that kind of thing. So you're looking at a lot of different items that we need to take with you. And in the case of, say, California, that you would need it quickly. I've heard of some reports that people waited too long to evacuate. So they're throwing stuff in their cars and then they get stuck on the road trying to leave and abandon their vehicle and have to run. Well, then these cars get stuck on the road and they had to be pushed out of the way with bulldozers. Well, so much for keeping your car and your stuff. And yeah, that would be another thing for me too, is my vehicle that I can use, because there's only one that I can use. And just a day or two ago, I received an email, I believe, from United Spinal Association about people in California that use wheelchairs, have spinal cord injuries, or whatever, that are stuck out there, that maybe don't have their wheelchair or other essential supplies that they need, that they're trying to supply for them. So these are some things to think about. I know that I do not really have a kit that we can just grab and go. We do have a lot of stuff that we could just grab and go fairly well if we needed to. Again, as I said, if I'm even up in my chair, because for the most part of the day, I'm usually not up in my chair, so that's a big concern as well. But we need to remember that if we are in a disaster or not, that we always need to be prepared, that we need to come to God as well, that because of sin in the world, we have things like fires and earthquakes and tornadoes and tsunamis and take your pick on stuff going on in the world. And at one point that we will leave this world and go on to the next. So we always need to be prepared that we have repented of sin and have trusted in God alone for salvation, because this is the ultimate way to prepare. That at one time or another we will leave this earth and go on to the next. Now, we know why things happen and have disasters. That because of sin, the world is now in a fallen state. But some people have been asking why California, all of a sudden the LA area, is having all these fires or not. And some people have speculated that now, because of all the blasphemy and everything that Hollywood especially has done to go against what God has said, that they are under possible judgment by God. I don't know if that's fully true, but it is definitely an example of it. So I will link to a video that I saw recently done by Living Waters. So look up here in the corner, or I should have it down in the description as well. It's a good video for thought and also for testing ourselves. So that is what I have for this week. That in the quad life, you do need to be prepared no matter what may come. And something that I should maybe work on myself more. But all of us can, no matter what situation we're in. So I will bike on here for another 10 minutes or so, and then get to editing, and hope this is up on Friday. So thanks for watching, and bye for now.